As we proceed to the adhesive application step, all materials should start out near room temperature, between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. Using a CRL LD-121 or UV-8978 or similar heat gun, the edges or surfaces to be bonded, metal or glass, should be heated to 155 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, or 68 to 71 degrees Celsius. This process will ensure that all residual moisture has been flashed off of the parts. Though not absolutely necessary, this heating process can be monitored using the CRL UV-1575 non-contact thermometer. If the adhesive application is delayed more than 5 minutes, the part should be reheated. Otherwise, adhesive should be applied immediately after the heating process. CRL offers a well-rounded selection of UVA lamps employing fluorescent, flood, halide, or LED light sources. It is always best to choose a lamp capable of illuminating the entire bonding joint at one time. Curing bond joints in small segments can cause undue stress on the glass and in some instances can lead to breakage, as well as lower strength and durability. UV fluorescent long tube lamps are a good choice for all bonding activities, since they can handle large and small joints, and laid end-to-end can accomplish bonding of longer joints. High-intensity floods are a good second choice, but may have to be held farther away from the assembly to fully illuminate longer joints. And the further from a joint being cured, the lower the intensity of light and the longer the time required for curing. Continuing our demonstration, place the curing lamp on or as close as possible to the glue joint for at least 10 seconds. This length of time will vary according to thickness of material, type of light, and distance between light and bond joint. To know when the bond has set enough at this stage, use a small scrap of paper and probe the adhesive along the bond line. Low viscosity adhesive should be starting to gel. Higher viscosity material may be starting to harden. Remove the lamp and gently test the assembly to make sure the bonding process has begun. UV adhesives are unique in that they cure from the center outward. So while the center bond line has cured enough at this stage to hold the parts together, at this point the excess adhesive on both sides of the joint can safely be cleaned up. Using CRL wipes or cotton swabs with CRL 7528 cleaner degreaser, remove the still liquid or gelled adhesive for both sides and the ends of the joint. If the adhesive is cured too long, it may be necessary to use single-edge razor blades and extra fine steel wool in this process. Any excess adhesive left on the glass will become a permanent part of your project after the next step. Reapply the curing lamp to the bond joint for at least 2 minutes. Again, this will depend on the variables mentioned earlier: glass thickness, lamp intensity, and distance from the lamp to the joint. Less time on this final illumination step may result in a weaker joint, but going longer than 2 minutes will not only make sure the bond reaches full strength, it will have no negative effect on your project. Repeating the same steps for attaching metal parts may require you to make your own specialty jigs to allow the lamp to easily point downward for the curing steps. In this instance, for example, glass cleaner can lids with holes cut in the top provide the perfect support to hold the threaded side of the metal bonding plate. After metal and glass have been thoroughly cleaned and heated, a small dollop of medium viscosity adhesive is spotted in the center of the plate. We're using a medium viscosity in this case since with this horizontal arrangement there is no concern with the adhesive running, and the thinner layer of adhesive will yield a much stronger bond. Slowly lay the pre-marked piece of glass onto the plate and press. You may have to move the joint slightly to make sure the adhesive is spread evenly and fully across the plate. This will also help work out any bubbles that may have been trapped between the plate and the glass. Now apply the lamp for the 10-second pre-cure and follow with cleanup and final set illumination. In all UV assemblies, glass or metal, final cure is achieved 24 hours after the final set illumination. Please refer to CRL Catalog GB10 and the CRL website at crlawrence.com for a full selection of kits, adhesives, cleaners, lamps, fixation devices, and furniture construction hardware. Our CRL starter kits provide opportunities for every level of fabrication. The UVSK1 kit includes enough adhesive choices and the appropriate light source for small craft projects. The UVSK2 kit moves to the next level with a more powerful lamp and more precise adhesive delivery components. Investing in the UVSK3 or UVSK4 opens the door for larger, more involved projects by including a wide array of fixation devices and adhesives and the more powerful fluorescent or UV flood lamps. The only thing missing is your imagination. These basic recommendations and procedures are a result of manufacturers' input combined with practical experimentation. Due to all possible variables, combinations, and conditions, your own in-house testing should be part of every job.